Hey boys, and welcome back to another Bleach video, and today we are going to be talking about the banner for one last time, the new Machine Society Magic and Steam banner, which does drop in 11 or so hours time. So good luck to the ones that are summoning. I will have a summon video up later tomorrow, not right when the banner releases, but sometime after. I actually am setting up a new PC tomorrow, so expect better content. Hopefully with this new PC, I can actually upload a lot faster, because right now my upload schedule, or the way I actually upload videos, takes hours. This video right here is probably going to take like 3 or so hours to actually edit and upload. Even though I do edit on a Mac, it is pretty good for editing, but it just takes way too long. That aside though, let's actually talk about the banner, right? So the new banner does feature Nemu, Yoruichi, and Mashiro. Very good characters, by the way. I think already a lot of people are sleeping on these characters. Now, it's one thing to say you don't care about them because you just don't care about the designs, or you don't care about the characters. But to say that, like, they're not good, then that's something wrong, because all three characters right here, even Mashiro, who I would say is probably the worst of the three, that being said, she's not bad, are all very good characters, right? We have Nemu. Let's actually talk about Nemu straight away. Nemu is looking to be one of the best tech characters in the game, if not the best tech character. She has the 3 best strong attacks you could ask for a kit. Her first strong attack is a beam forward, a 3000 length beam at that. Her second SA is a 960 in front of her, and then her third strong attack is a charged strong attack, but it is the one that is in front of you, similar to these 3 cards right here, which if you were to have a charged strong attack, you probably do want this one because it's just overall better. In addition to that, she also comes with very good skills, that being a 20% Berserker, a 5-second debilitator skill, Frenzy, Havoc, increased chance to inflict paralysis against speed attribute holos because she does have Holo Killer, and then you also get an additional 20% strong attack damage if you are a technique attribute soul reaper if this Nemu is in your team, and that does count for herself. So essentially she has a 40% Berserker, very good strong attacks, literally the perfect kit. There's really nothing wrong with this character. She's a very good character, and for me personally, when I saw the gameplay, I wasn't that excited for her. I'm probably still not. If I get her, I'm going to be excited. I don't need her, but if I do get her, I know this is going to be a character that I'm going to have to play to enjoy more, if that kind of makes sense, right? She looks fun, she looks cool, but I know the second I get my hands on her, I'm going to become a massive fan of this Nemu because she looks great. If you played with any other character that has the exact same kit, you know exactly how fun they are to play because they clear content very easily, and it's just smooth overall playtime, right? Moving on from that, let's talk about the Yoruichi. So Yoruichi, I'm actually the most excited for, maybe because I am biased, but I think visually she does look the best. Her design is really cool. The outfit they have for her, it's just really nice, right? One thing about her, though, that is actually very cool is the fact that she does come with the read poison dodges in the innate skill. So that means if you do lack characters like the 1000-year Blood War 10 years later version of Ichigo, or the Yamamoto, or the Ishin, those 3 characters can easily farm Hogikus because they do have the read certain dodges, right? So they're the best characters to bring into the Transcendent Zone. This Yoruichi is also in that line, where if you have her and you don't have the other 3, she's going to be easily able to farm Hogikus, making it easier for you to transcend or max out your characters. So if you do lack them, maybe she's someone you want to pick up. So at worst, lads, if you don't ever want to use her, she's going to be a good character just to farm Hogikus. In addition to that, one very cool thing about her is the fact that she does have a second strong attack that is a boost, a 20-second boost at that, and it also is a 960 AoE in front of her. So that means if you bring her into Guild Quest, she's going to be one of the best supports to have because that SA2 is going to be used straight away, and it's pretty much going to hit everyone in front of them. As someone that uses 1000-year Blood War 10 years later version of Ichigo in my team as a support for the boost, that second SA is just very good for making it easier for you to nuke every single enemy. And for the harder difficulty of the Guild Quest, which will be dropping, I believe, literally tomorrow night, actually, she's going to be a good character for that. Not straight away, because obviously she has Holo Killer, you have to use in the Holo Killer week, but when the Holo Killer week does come around, she's definitely someone that you probably want to have in your team, because she's just going to make your life easier. Outside of Guild Quest, though, she's still very good. Like, let's look at her strong attacks, right? So she has a... What's actually the range of that? It's a 1200 by 1200 length beam. It's pretty good. It's not a bad strong attack whatsoever. Even good for Guild Quest. So again, she's also a very good Guild Quest, just naturally, right? That's a very good SA1. SA2 is a 960, is a boost. So do keep in mind that it has a 19 or so second cooldown if you do go for a recharge. Whether you like that or not comes down to you. I don't think it's a bad thing. And then an SA3 is a 1200 radius around her. So she has an amazing kit. She has skills to back her up. Berserker plus 20% with the boost. Frenzy, Guard Break, Havoc. She has Sprinter plus 1. Now do keep in mind, because she is a Yoruichi, she does come with 4 flash steps already. And then she has Devastation, devastation, debilitator +2. This character is very good, like very good. And the gameplay, the special attack, she just looks very good. There's, again, really no reason to complain about this character. But she could be a character that you'll probably pull a lot of the times in the future when she does come back, because again, they are seasonal characters. Do keep that in mind. And then the last character to talk about, who also did surprise me, the Mashiro. Now, she's probably the worst in the banner, but that being said, she's still good enough to clear content, and there's really nothing wrong about her. She is an Aaroniero killer for hearts, so if you do lack any hearts Aaroniero killer, she might be someone you want to pick up. She does come with a 20% strong attack damage link, which isn't good, but do keep in mind she does have a 12% recharge in her assault rate. So what that means is that she's basically never going to be a link, but playable, she's going to be doing her content just fine. She has Bruiser plus 20%, Debilitator plus 5, Devastation plus 40, Guard Break as well, so that's actually pretty good, Havoc plus 20%, Sprinter plus 1, and also increased Mind Droplet drop by 17%. This is... it's okay. If you're a beginner out there, maybe you can farm droplets, but it's not as good as the, potion drop rate, because that, potions are very low drop rate as is. Mind droplets aren't that rare to be warrant to actually go for this, but if you have her, then you can farm mind droplets a lot easier, right? Who knows, in the future we might actually need a lot of them. Going into attacks though, she has a kind of a weird strong attack 1. It's not bad though, let me say that right now. It is a range 2 melee collision, so it pushes you back and then it explodes right at the end. It's a pretty good strong attack. Now, it isn't the best strong attack, but it's not bad whatsoever, right? Her SA2 is a vortex. It sucks them and then pushes them back. It does have Havoc, so maybe that's why it's classed as a new kind of attack, but it is a pretty good SA2. And then the SA3 is a 1200 AoE around her. Very good kit. Like I said, she's probably the worst in the banner, but she's still good. Actually, if I get her, I'd probably use her the most, because her gameplay looks very, very fun. Her kit looks great, animations look great, special animation looks great, even the Nad string is probably one of the best Nad strings in the game. It's just cool to see Mashiro get a new seasonal character, a new character in general. So the 3 characters they chose for this banner is actually fairly solid, so no complaints there. Design looks great. I think the only one I have a problem with it is the Nemu design-wise, but that's just me. I'm not a big fan of it. That being said, like I said, they're all great characters. Moving on to the banner though. The banner is actually, again, not a bad banner, but I can understand why you might be skipping, and I probably should have mentioned at the start. Do keep in mind, the next month we're probably going to get a lot of limited time banners. Mid-month of February is looking like it's going to be a Calm for You Old banner, and then the end of month of February is looking like it's going to be a 1000 Year Blood banner. So do make your decision right now whether you want to pull for these characters, if they're your waifus, or pull for these limited time banners that will be coming out in the future. Now, we obviously don't know how good these upcoming mid-month and end-of-month banners are going to be, but we do know they're going to be pretty good, and again, it just comes down to who your favorite characters are, because if these are your 3 favorite characters, the Mashiro, Nemu, or Yoruichi, then there's no reason not to pull for them. But for me, as someone that I know that these characters more specifically are going to come back a lot in the future, especially later down the year. I'm going to save my orbs. I'll do 2 multis, buy the ticket, call it quits, and save for these limited time banners where, these characters might not come back. For example, the Comfy World, the 1000 Year Blood War. Those characters normally return like once every 3 or so months, 4 or so months. So they're more limited than these characters who might potentially appear a lot of time in fillers, again, later down the year. Going on from that though, looking at the filler pool is actually pretty solid. You obviously have the 3 Machine Society characters of this year, you have the 3 Machine Society characters of last year, the Loli, Riruka, and the Retsu. 3 solid characters to this day. Riruka still being a fan favorite because she does come with the Link Sort skill, so if you do have her in a co-op game or in a single play game in IZ, she's giving you 5 additional drops. Very good. She's probably the most valuable in the banner, so do keep that in mind. If you do get her and she's new, definitely be excited. Then we have a Chronicle Quest bonus in the hands of the Toshiro. Toshiro's actually pretty solid. Nothing too great, but at worst, like I said, he is a Chronicle Quest bonus. You have the Centaur and Kione, who... these 5 premium characters, you're going to pull a lot in the future. So I'm not even going to really mention them. They're okay. You're a Chronicle Quest bonus. You're pretty good still to this day. Also a Chronicle Quest bonus. You're not that useful, but you are a good link. The Hiyori is a very good epic grade character when she is a bonus. She has flurry, so overall she's just pretty good. And then Centaur and Kione, again, you probably never ever use them, but they have a switch mechanic, so they are kind of unique. So the characters you mainly want to pull is this top row right here and these 2 right here. The other 5 premium characters you probably don't want to pull because, like I said, they appear a lot of times in fillers, and this isn't the last time you're going to see them, so you don't really want to get them. So if you do get a 5-star, which you have a 6% rate to get a 5-star, by the way, you have like around a 50% chance to get something good, if that kind of makes sense. Now, one thing I probably should have mentioned at the start is know what you want to pull for, right? Look at the fillers, look at the upcoming individual banners, and know exactly what to go for. If you just want to get one of the new characters, then you're probably better off pulling on the main banner because you have a 1.5% chance to get one of these 3 characters. Every character here, every character in the banner has a 0.5% pull rate. So overall, just to get a new character, one of the new characters have a 1.5% pull rate. Then, if you only want one character, let's say, for example, you don't care about the Yoruichi, you don't care about the Mishiro, you only care about Nemu, then obviously the best thing to do is save for the individual banners because you have a 1% pull rate and there's only 4 other fillers. So overall, you have a just very good chance to get the character. Normally, if you do end up doing 10 steps, you should get the banner character. Do keep that in mind, you're not guaranteed, right? So as you can see, we only got 1 and it took us 3 steps to get the Nemu. Pretty good right there, right? And then if you go to the main banner, let's say you're going for Nemu, and you end up doing 10 steps, you could walk away with potentially none of them, right? So it took us, we actually did get lucky there. We did sweep the banner in 5 key orbs, which you should potentially be doing in 5 key orbs, right? It took us, how many orbs did it take us? It took us 10 steps, so around 2 key orbs just to get our first Nemu. So you can see there that if you're only hunting for one of them, definitely pull the individual. Now, if you are someone out there that just wants to get all 3 of them, my best advice would be to pull on the main banner. Let's just do some individual steps right now, right? You keep pulling on the main banner until you get 2 of them. Once you get 2 of them, at that point, your chance of getting a new character is 0.5. So the best thing to do is go for the individual. That's what I normally do on most of my banners if I'm trying to sweep the banner. As you can see here, we are getting pretty unlucky. So how many steps do we have to do before we get 1 of them? We did get Ruruka, that's actually pretty nice. So we actually got a 2-in-1 right there. So we got a Yoruichi, right? Pretty good. Now we're going to keep pulling until we get one of the other new characters. We got another Yoruichi, so that's actually not bad. A very good dude. That's going to get us the focus slot. So let's keep pulling. Another Yoruichi. Apparently we're going to 5 out of 5 before we get to step 20. We got a 4-in-1 there. That's actually very good. Not the ones we want though. No banner characters. Keep on pulling. Nothing there. Let's keep going. Nothing there. No banner characters. We're kind of getting lucky. Apparently we're going to 5 out of 5 Yoruichi in 20 steps. That wouldn't be a bad thing. I actually wouldn't mind that personally. So let's keep pulling. I'm probably going to skip until we get a banner character because this is kind of getting a bit yoicks. So there you go, right? Unfortunately, it took us 20 steps to get 2 of the banner characters. Normally, you want to try and go to like step 10 or something. Once you get 2 of the banner characters, you back out, right? So let's say, for example, this was us. We spent 4,400 orbs. We have a 1 out of 5 Mishiro and a 4 out of 5 Yoruichi. So what I would do at this point now is save for the individual and then go for Nemu, right? So let's actually just do a few more multis here. Let's see what we do get. So multi 1 was a shaft. Multi 2 was Nemu. There you go. Now you just swap the banner in around less than 5,000 orbs. That's something you can do. And if I was trying to well, because let's say, for example, I did get lucky and get a 4 out of 5 Yoruichi, at this point in time, I will just keep pulling on Yoruichi's banner until I got a Yoruichi. Hopefully, I wouldn't have to go too deep. So let's see how much multis it is going to take us to get the Yoruichi. Apparently, it's glitching out right now. Let's keep pulling. Skip that. Okay, we're actually getting very unlucky here. 4 Momos? Really? Okay. And unfortunately, we're getting shafted this. So this is why you might want to not hunt for dupes, because you could end up having a character 4-5 and then end up dropping potentially 3,000 plus orbs for no Yoruichi. Hello. This is just unlucky. This is just, whoa. Okay. This is why you got to keep your expectations low, right? You're not guaranteed a character, even if you do spend X amount of orbs. Like, look at this. We're about to spend 5,000, almost 6,000 orbs on the individual and no Yoruichi. 1% rate, mind you. That is crazy. Hello? Alright, we're going to end the video here when we actually pull her. What is this? We're just getting shafted as well. We're not even getting, like, actual good pulls. Like, we have 5 Momos, which is okay. The Nemu and the Nelio, you probably don't want to pull for. I would gladly take the Rukia dupes, though. But, okay, we're just on a streak. So, it took us 7,000 orbs. And that was a 4-in-1. Damn. Oh, this was just unlucky. That was just crazy. So there you go. That's an example of not to hunt for dupes. But like I said, I just wanted to talk about the banner one last time before it does drop. It's not a bad banner to pull on. The value is there. You got some solid characters in this filler pool. It just comes down to if you want to pull for these characters. And do, again, know that we have a lot of limited time banners coming out at the end of the month. What I would recommend potentially is check out my video about what banners to save for. Now, in that video, it's just speculation. Me trying to predict what banner schedule we might be getting. For the most part, it's not accurate. Obviously, we have to wait and see. But for the most part, it should be semi-accurate. Right? It will give you a brief understanding of what certain banners will come out when. For example, Can't Field is probably going to drop at the mid-month, and then Thousand Year Bloodwater is going to drop at the end of the month, and like those characters are going to be solid, they're going to be good. It just comes down to if they're going to be your favorite characters, right? My guess is at the end of month February, which is probably going to be a 1,000 Year Blood banner, it's probably going to bring us the last 3 fan rated. That's just my guess though, so we'll have to wait and see. That being said though, hope you guys did enjoy the video. In the comments below, let me know if you are pulling. If you are, good luck. Let me know who you're going for. For me, if I was to pull, again, I'm doing 2 multis on a ticket, I'm going for just any of the 3 banner characters, more specifically Yoruichi though, because just look up, she looks great. That being said, I'm gonna end it here. Hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.